John Hunt's which annual? Do you know how many years it's been of Christmas parties?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, and I don't actually know when the first one started.
I don't think you've ever missed a year ever.
No, I didn't.
And so what? Yeah, what was the first year? What?
I think it was 96 or 97.
Wow, that far back.
Yeah, it was way far back.
So like this could be like the 20th, and we don't even know it.
Whoa, it might be. It might be the 20th.
Wow.
Should we just call it the 20th?
Yeah, I think I called last year's the 20th, and I'll just call this year's the 20th.
I think
too.
every year from this point on.
Yeah, the 20th. Until it's obvious that it's not, and then it's the 30th.
Running these parties for a fifth of a century, John. How do you feel about that?
I feel old.
Where did they start? We've never really talked about like the origin of the party.
I don't know. It's kind of strange. I mean,
the thing is, a lot of people have Christmas parties.
Yeah.
Like, I have friends who have Christmas parties that I don't go to.
Yeah.
And like I've gone to it once or twice, but yours has developed into an important tradition to a lot of people for some reason. Like,
yeah,
sort of a staple. The 23rd of every year.
That's right.
I don't know.
Except that one year. Yeah, everybody bitched about it so much.
Like,
I'll never hear the end of it.
Always on the 23rd, and then like a week later, there's an email about how it's not the 23rd.
It's the 22nd.
Meredith Prime couldn't attend.
No, it was
She
Gary
off
actually,
LARPing.
but yes, Meredith Prime.
well, I'll have you know that was 2012. That was 4 years ago. I have it on record because of podcasting.
We're documenting the shit.
I got data. But yeah, so like when I was a kid, Christmas Eve was this really big family deal.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
Christmas Day was a really big family deal, but a different set of family.
That's right.
You have slotted in friends
On the day before
into the 23rd. It's
And it's all downhill from there.
It's generally been an easy thing to make most years, but most years it seems that I have work on the 23rd, and so I either have to leave early or I have to take the day off. So when I started working, it became a little bit more difficult. Back when I was in school, getting there on the 23rd was no trouble. And it's even like so if it's been almost 20 years, I've been attending since at least 2001.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's that? 15 years. So I've been doing this for 15 years myself, and then you probably started a couple years after that.
2004, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So you guys have been coming for a while.
And you never miss. Like sometimes Nino will be like, "I think I'm gonna be there." I'm like, "Oh, yes, yeah, exactly."
Yeah.
And that was the year, by the way, that like Kyle and Hannah were supposed to go. They didn't go.
Yeah, they had some traffic issue.
Nina had some trouble with the dog.
Peebo was sick. We actually had to take her
I
to
have
the
to assume
vet.
if I wasn't
emergency.
there, the only other life of the party would have been Meredith Prime. Was she not there that year?
She was there.
I think Meredith's been there most of the years, though probably not some of the very.
Well, so
early
I
ones.
went, and it was
There was
literally
like a year gap where she wasn't attending.
There is a
She
group
was off with some
photo.
Germans.
yeah. It's
There's
not
a group photo which is either from the first or second Christmas party, and it's almost no one who goes now.
complete company turnover.
Complete company turnover.
I remember when in like 2001, I was 15. And there was like Corey and Alan and maybe Eddie, maybe. So it was a bunch of 15-year-olds, and then it was a bunch of 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And there was like a serious age gap.
The 2-room thing has really dissipated.
Yeah,
It used to
because
be
everybody started
parties.
fucking.
There's been a weird merging of the groups of friends.
There has.
Royal weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is brought on in part by my parties, like just forcing the groups together.
Well, I think so. I mean, it's the only time I see them, certainly.
Yeah.
Although I'll
Your
always,
parties are kind of like speed dating for some people.
I'll always be a little bit of an outlier.
Year-long speed dating.
But yeah, for that, like I always gravitated to you and Mike and Nina and any friends I brought, like Kyle or Hannah. So that year, it was me and all the people who hate me.
Yeah, it really was. That was a strange year.
And I was like, I'm going anyway. I've never missed this party in my life. And I went and I had a pretty good time with Keith and Alan. Like it was cool. Yeah. And that was I edited together a clip of, because I was like a little bored at one point. That was kind of on my own. And I edited together a clip of Chad as the Joker in Batman '89. Like there's a scene in Batman '89 where he like the Joker
We're talking
is
about the voiceover guy.
yes, the Joker is telecasting to Gotham, and Batman's just kind of staring at him like uncertain, and then he pauses, and it's like this awkward freeze frame. And I did that with Chad. It's this clip of him going, "Bye, fans." And then he freezes, and it was a good party favor.
it was fun.
Meredith always brings gifts, and then and sometimes Val does.
Val does too,
Val
yeah.
will bring treats.
Yeah, there's still that exchanging of gifts between the old group.
The old guard.
Yeah.
That trend actually started with someone who no longer attends the party.
But I actually get gifts though.
Do you?
Yeah, Val will like begrudgingly give me like a pretzel bite or something.
Oh, I get the pretzel bites.
I mean,
but there's a true exchanging of gifts. Like
Meredith-
yeah, well,
Spencer's party.
I mean,
favors
I think
and
it's a very
such.
nice thing to do, right?
It is very nice.
You bring a gift for the people who you're in, you see all the time, who are your good friends,
sure
and
we
then
brought it
you bring a little gift for everyone, and that's
hate
very
gift
nice.
giving.
I think
There will be a dessert contest.
there will
Again.
Will Bananas Foster win for a third year in a row?
Well, this year some people are bringing out some serious competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year, so
What do you mean by that?
for the past,
What the fuck do you mean by that?
I like Aaron's instinct to challenge. What does that mean?
Some
Anyway,
serious competition. It's the same group of people.
no, but for the past 2 years,
what was that all about?
for the past several years, right? Both Lisa and Val have not really been engaged in the dessert contest. They just kind of like, do a check, like you're in poker and just check. They just like bring out a dish. And this year, Val's going full hog and bringing out her best dish.
Are you keeping the rule this year, which you said you would have last year,
Full
that you
hog.
can't
I was
finish
gonna
your
keep it
dessert at
myself.
your house?
No, I'm expanding. You can.
So
it
every-
could be
every-
a battle royale
come,
for the
first
two
serve
ovens.
for the ovens?
You can a battle royale.
Because
for
I
the
think
ovens.
that's crap.
So you are allowing.
Right,
doesn't make
Aaron
any
and I
sense
were
to
there
me.
last year when you said
Why
that
don't
was
you
not going
just
to be
say
allowed.
no ovens?
I'm just letting it go
What
for the
What
chaos.
policy is that?
That's
Just-
the policy.
No ovens at all would be the fair policy.
No,
You're letting some people make stuff from scratch, heated from scratch, and other people have cold crap that has been sitting there for hours before you get to
That's
it.
right.
I mean, to John's defense, it's a little hard to be like, this is a cold dessert contest.
Well,
I mean, I guess you can make 1,000 different cold desserts.
Yeah, there's only like.
You could bring
forethought
something in a
before you bring
crock
something.
pot.
All right. Well, you're
I'm just gonna let
you're
everybody
going
battle
against
it
your
out.
own case.
Yeah.
Well, we
he was
could.
trying to help you. Now you're fighting him.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of hot desserts. Personally,
I like a dessert that mixes hot and cold, like an ice cream plus a hot dessert.
sure.
That's one of my favorite.
What's
And
your?
I think
I mean, what is on any given day the
Apple
most?
crisp won last year.
Yeah, it did no? Yeah, I was
was
asked.
really
Yeah.
good.
You made
Apple
polyps.
crisp.
Polyps, my
I
lady.
made anal polyps, and
you gonna enter this year. Are you gonna try again?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably. It's on a Friday, which makes it really tough. Friday, leaving from Boston, trying to get down there.
Plus,
in
Russian
time.
hackers rigged it
I know.
Yeah.
2 years in a row. It does seem a little. What I don't like
Yeah.
is that a certain person.
Banana Foster, I mean, literally
seems to be
from
only-
4 o'clock in the afternoon until dessert time is frantically running around your house like an idiot, talking about his dessert like it's the like he's winning the Michelin award. What's going on with that? Can't you
Look, if
just
you
be a
want to come there at
casual,
3
fun
o'clock in the
thing?
afternoon and build a new kitchen next to my existing one, you're welcome to do so.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to
but-
be sort of casual and fun, but how do you? I think there's some bias in your judging when he's frantically running around the house for the last couple hours trying to put together. This
I really,
bullcrap.
yeah, I mean, I don't care if he runs around the house or not, but I mean, I'm just the desserts are in front of me. I'm just going to select the dessert I like the most. That's where it's going to go.
Yeah.
But I may, I think,
can I give you some
Uh-oh.
ideas here?
Yeah.
I really think it should be blind taste testing.
okay.
I don't think you should.
Oh, I love this idea.
Oh, I think that's good.
Interesting.
We can do that. We can do
really
that this
because
year.
I think there's bias involved.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a fair judge. I went
Okay.
away sour last time.
Well, the thing is that some people have already told me what they're making, so that kind of like
sucks.
throws the blame thing out the window.
I see
but
you
I,
send
I
out-
think we'll have a
Make something new.
reformation for next year, and I'll take your advice to heart. And I'll communicate that nobody should tell me what they're making, and that nobody can use any cooking on site.
I think you can fuck around a lot and be like, "Good job, Val," Yeah, but it's really yours.
yeah, you need somebody to MC it and provide you with a dessert.
But then
that's
people
not
are gonna be
in it.
like sitting outside with a grill making their desserts. Gonna get so that ridiculous.
Oh, that's fine. That's great. That's great content for
You
life.
can, you can warm your dessert, but it should already be made, fully made.
This will be the third year in a row that it gets filmed and put on YouTube.
okay. I'm looking
So,
forward to it.
I mean, last year that almost didn't go so well.
Why?
We got in trouble.
Bananas
some
By
Foster-
whom?
Bananas
Oh.
Foster watched the video and read into it.
Just somebody who can't take a joke. Can't take a joke about himself.
I mean, this very
It wasn't even a
content
joke about him who turned
Rob,
other
then I-
jokes.
we talked about your dessert making.
It did win. I mean,
yeah. You know what? Like that's the
We
thing
weren't
is,
even
like,
talking about it though.
when you win the Boston Marathon. But yes, to Nina's point, no one made any comments in the video at all.
he thought it was about him, but it was about something
There was
else,
a-
and then we got in trouble.
Mostly,
It was a minor
lambasting
editing
you,
decision.
About stuff about
Yes.
his technique and
There was a strange video edit thing that happened where you somewhere in the background said that something looked like trash or looked like garbage or something, but it was referring to something else.
I
But
think I knocked everybody's food. I don't think there was a single contestant
But it wasn't even that. You were like you were referencing like how it could have looked. You were making a joke about something unrelated.
Yeah.
But because of the way it was edited, his food was on deck, and I got a 3 a.m. Facebook.
What the fuck? It's like
And then
you have nothing better to do, huh? Nothing better.
we have nothing better to do than record talking about it.
3 a.m. in the morning.
It's true.
I don't want to
It
do
is
anything other than
11
sleep.
a.m. It's not 3 a.m.
I'm not up and
It was 11 a.m.
No, I'm saying it's 11 a.m. now, not 3 a.m.
yeah, yeah.
Therefore, we
Yeah,
got
I'm
one.
not up in the middle of the night trying to
It really was 3 a.m. too, by the
to
way.
contest some video editing about a dessert contest.
Golly.
Yeah, he was gonna sue.
But I will take your I will take your comments to heart, and next year,
We're bringing this to arbitration.
yes,